area covers approximately 25,000 square kilometers in Idaho, making it one of the largest of the Eocene volcanic fields in the Pacific Northwest. This area occupies part of the valley of the Littlewood River and its tributaries in the Haley and Idaho Falls quadrangles of the south central Idaho. High-angle, northwest trending, post-Challis normal faults are present as straight contacts between Challis volcanic groups and Paleozoic rocks. There is a consistent tilt toward the east at an average orientation of 8 degrees east and 36 degrees east. The regional tilt is clearly visible in thick sequences dominated by layered andesite flows and breccia. This area contains many high and low angle normal faults. These faults tend to dip towards each other. All normal faults make up the Trans-Challis fault zone. An area characterized by rugged mountain ranges, the Challis Volcanics region has been eroded preferentially relative to the underlying siliclastic Paleozoic rocks. Volcanic rocks in the northern Challis fields are subdivided into 3 categories: intermediate to mafic rocks, rhyodacite to rhyolite ash flow tuffs, and rhyodacite to rhyolite domes and plugs. Igneous activity occurred in 2 main phases. The first phase took place 52 million years ago, which includes granitic plutons 3 to 4 miles below the surface. The second phase took place from 51 million years ago to 45 million years ago and involved volcanic eruptions, intermediate and mafic lava, and silic ash flow. Once a volcano erupts, the cooling of the lava on the surface forms extrusive igneous rocks. Magma becomes trapped in small pockets underground and slowly starts to cool. The primary age of these rocks is determined by the formation or group of rocks that it is found in, studied and compared to with other rocks nearby. They are active 52 to 30 million years ago.
Challis volcanics formed from the subduction of the oceanic Farallon plate beneath the continental North American plate. There was a shallow angle of subduction, but the subduction zone reached to eastern Wyoming under the North American plate, which prepared the land for widespread volcanism along the northwestern side of the U.S. and the southwestern side of British Columbia. About 56 million years ago, the subduction rate slowed and the angle became much steeper. This is the main cause for the formation of the Challis volcanics. Volcanic eruptions began around 55 million years ago, and the volcanoes stayed active for 6 million years after that. The lava flows of the Challis volcanics are intermediate and mafic, and there is explosive silica-based ash. Volcanism of the intermediate rocks began around 51 million years ago. Many of the volcanoes have become calderas after collapsing into themselves, forming craters. Some geologists hypothesize an alternative idea. A collision of the Pacific and North American plates triggered intracontinental rifting and related igneous activity. The rock formation occurred from explosive volcanism, volcanic eruptions, lava flow, and andesite lava flow. The oldest rock types are intermediate, the majority being from andesite lava flow. The second oldest rocks are rhyodacite to rhyolite ash flow tuffs. The youngest rocks are the rhyodacite to rhyolite domes and plugs. A few of the rocks that are found in the Challis volcanics are as follows. Tuff breccia and lithic tuff. Tuff is an igneous rock with pyroclastic texture, intermediate composition, and an intrusive origin. The Challis volcanics contained 2 types of tuff. Tuff breccia contains pieces of volcanic, clastic, sedimentary rock that is composed of large angular fragments. This is the breccia part of the rock. Tuff becomes lithic when it is composed mostly of glass crystal chips or the debris or pre-existing rocks. Rhyolite is an igneous rock with an aphanetic texture, a felsic composition, and an extrusive origin. Igneous rocks are formed with active volcanoes, and the Challis volcanoes were active 52 to 39 million years ago, meaning that these rocks are about this old. Conglomerate is a sedimentary rock formed by the lithification of rounded or subrounded gravel. It is strongly related to sandstone. Basalt is an aphanetic igneous rock with a glassy matrix interspersed with minerals. It typically forms as an extrusive rock from lava flow. Andesite is a dark, fine-grained brown or grayish volcanic rock that is intermediate in composition between rhyolite and basalt. It is typically formed at convergent plate margins. Amphibolite is a granular, metamorphic rock consisting mainly of hornblende and plagioclase. After volcanism, the ash flow tuffs were created by a time of explosive volcanoes. The igneous activity occurred in two main phases. Phase 1, intrusion of shallow granitic plutons that are 3 to 4 miles below the surface. Phase 2 included volcanic eruptions and mafic lava flows, as well as highly explosive silicic ash flows. Main phase, effusive, voluminous, intermediate, and mafic lava flows with highly explosive silicic ash flows. Many of the Challis volcanics are domes, circular mound-shaped formations created from extrusional viscous lava. One of the structural features of the Challis volcanics are rhyolite domes, and another being high and low faults. The faults dip towards each other, making up the Trans-Challis fault zone. The Challis volcanics have glaciated areas, which leave parts of the volcanic chain eroded from moving and melting ice. Paternoster lakes were created due to this glaciation. There is also a dendritic river system throughout the chain of volcanoes, also due to the glaciation. That looks like small tree roots forming in various directions.
Challis volcanics contain resources for mining such as gold, silver, copper, lead, zinc, uranium, and stone. Also, natural hot springs, lakes, and rivers have formed because of the Challis volcanics. The Challis volcanics create the natural hazard of producing earthquakes. The two most recent earthquakes were April 12, 2014, which was called Verbeek 1 and had a magnitude of 3.1. Less than a month later, on May 3, 2014, Verbeek 2 struck with a magnitude of 3.8. Also, there are the potential hazards of erosion and volcanic eruptions. Challis is not only a location of volcanics, but it is a town in which 1,085 people reside. The formal official name is the City of Challis, but most people refer to it as Challis, Idaho. It is the largest city in Custer County and is the county seat. Challis has a latitude of 44.5052 and a longitude of negative 114.2272. with an elevation of 5,253 feet. The Salmon Challis National Forest covers over 4.3 million acres in east central Idaho. Included within the boundaries of the forest, it is 1.3 million acres of the Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness Area, the largest contiguous wilderness area in the continental United States. The forest also contains Bora Peak River and the Middle Fork of the Salmon River. The area is a desired destination for hunting, fishing, whitewater rafting, and many other recreational pursuits.